Can we not with that? Can we not with that, please? Basically, Indigo Park is an indie horror game where a man named Ed explores an abandoned amusement park with the aid of its AI guide, Rambly. Created by the YouTuber and streamer Unique Geese, this single-chapter demo is the latest Mascot horror game to captivate the internet. But in a time where the genre has become oversaturated, players have become wary, and several titles are already well established within Mascot horror, does this game actually have any potential? That's what I wanted to find out. The game starts off by introducing us to Ed, our main character, inviting his friend Laura to explore Indigo Park, an amusement park from their childhood that had become abandoned. I guess breaking and entering was a common pastime for these two, but Laura decided to pass, leaving Ed to make the journey alone. After Ed jumped the fence, I walked up to the entrance to find a large gate and plenty of rubble and trash scattered about. As I moved to the side of the gate, a nearby door opened, and I quickly realized the abandoned security camera was tracking my movements. I entered the door to find a rundown office, and was surprised to find someone waiting for me. Someone who had been waiting a long time.
Jump into the world of your favorite character. Wait, you're our first guest in 2,920 days, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 38 seconds. Congratulations! I'm Rambly the Raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is the most fun it can be. Just hop on over to the registration center to your left, where our friendly assistant will help you begin your adventure in the park.
Well, he seems nice. Rambly quickly got to work registering Ed, and despite his mildly concerning glitches and choice to misuse weekly discounts, it became apparent how much Rambly cared about the engagement of his guests.
What's the holdup? The gate is open. Head on into the entryway. Hold on.
Rambly, it's not
My
open.
mistake. The gate is not open. There seems to be an error message being sent from the gate's power unit. Lucky you! You get to be the first person to try our turn on the generator mini Rambly venture. Have fun!
Oh, I kind of find that cute. He's like, oh shit, I can't open the door. It's a game! It's like, oh, he's trying his best. I worked through my exclusive experience of finding the generator, fixing the generator, and powering the gate, before being welcomed to the long-lost Indigo Park. The entrance gave me a glimpse of the other park mascots, and I might have already had a favorite in mind. Unfortunately, Ed could not progress without the park's version of an access card, a critter cuff. Rambly set Ed up with his own cuff and even provided a short scenario to show how it worked. With the park now fully open to me, I made my way past the staring statue into some entrance tunnels, which immediately collapsed right behind me. Well, that's inconvenient.
Pardon our dust, buddy. Looks like the park is going through some renovations. For the inconvenience, your Rambly Tuesday discount will be 3% off. Why not celebrate this great deal with a ride on my railroad? To test your sleuthing skills, I'll let you find this one all by yourself.
Oh yeah, these are some serious renovations, Rambly. I'm gonna be real with you. You know what? If I was an AI who was left alone for 8 years and someone walked in here, yeah, I would say anything to keep them around. He's doing his best. Okay, too many monitors.
Your facial data suggests you may be a bit older than the target audience for this ride, but it's one of my favorites. Do you know why Rambly the Raccoon loves Rambly's Railroad? Because I like trains.
Can't argue with that. After climbing aboard Rambly's Railroad, I was properly introduced to the Indigo Park gang. There was Molly Macaw, an aviator parrot with a habit of crashing. There was Finley the Sea Serpent, a shy and slightly depressed longboy. There was another character who I didn't get to learn about because the ride in Rambly started glitching out, but it seemed to be some kind of skunk. I quickly fixed up the ride's generator and we moved on to the final member, and my favorite, Lloyd the Lion, who Rambly despised so much, he skipped over his introduction! Rambly? Rambly, we need to have a discussion about Lloyd. I like Lloyd, okay? Lloyd seems like he's doing his best. Lloyd seems like he was having a good time. Why'd you skip him? I'm upset now. A little bit upset now, not gonna lie.
So, what do you think? Pretty fun, right? Now you know all about my friends and Lloyd.
Hey! I want to go back to see Lloyd! These are the photos taken during the... Wait a minute. I think Molly's running around. Anyways, the railroad's gift shop led out to the park's main square, where the rundown nature of the place was on full display. Rotten food and malfunctioning clock towers were just a couple things that hinted to its abandoned nature. The way forward went through Molly's Jetstream Junction, but I found the door locked, so Rambly directed Ed to the security office in the back of Lloyd's theater to find a key. Perhaps there was a security guard around who could just hand it over, he wondered. Instead, the theater housed Lloyd. And he didn't look at all like I thought he would. Whoa! I refuse to ever believe that this guy would not be a friend. You know, with that reaction, I don't know if I want to meet Lloyd anymore. I don't know if I want to meet Lloyd anymore. I don't know if I want to meet I don't know if I want to meet Lloyd anymore. Yeah, you ever heard of the phrase, don't meet your heroes? With a lion now prowling around the area I needed to get through, Rambly dropped some unfortunate news that he wouldn't be able to monitor Ed backstage due to lack of cameras, so he needed to be extra careful since his critter cuff wasn't set up to resuscitate him yet. Also, quick side note, why would he need resuscitating, Rambly? Can we not with that? Can we not with that, please? I'm not doing okay. Suddenly this got actually fucked up. I feel like I walked into the wrong neighborhood. Didn't you want to meet him? Okay, look, I wanted to meet him until he was there and then glared at me and ran into his den. Oh, God! Okay, confirmation, Lloyd, not friendly, very not friendly. You know what, this is chill for you guys. I feel like you guys are having fun. I'm not. Use the key to unlock. Oh. What the fuck is going on? Why do I get the feeling that the moment I walk past there, that's gonna... Don't look back, 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 don't look back. Okay, my real question is, are them AI or flesh or both? Who knows? Different question, why are those doors closed? Jump scare in 3, 2, 1. Hey, buddy! Whoa! Whoa! What drove him off? Let's get the fuck out of here. With the security keys in hand, Jetstream Junction was reopened for business. Rambly recommended Ed check out Molly's rooftop races, but I guess he didn't realize the renovations had reached that far. He tried calling up his old repairmen, but they have moved on to better and more open parks. So I settled for playing a surprisingly fun arcade game that involved the skunk we saw previously, named Salem, turning Rambly's friends against him through her strange concoctions. Sucks that such a fun game was also an old piece of shit, since it broke after only one boss battle, leaving Molly's landing pad as the only remaining attraction to explore. The landing pad was a massive indoor playground that gave me flashbacks to a certain entertainment complex I also explored a couple years ago, but this one came with rotating blocks. I'm sorry I touched it. I'm sorry I touched your shit. Either that was an intentional malfunction, or everything was wired to one spinning block, and I don't know which is more concerning. The doors leading out of the landing pad were unfortunately shut, so I begrudgingly began to explore the playground instead. I quickly spotted a red star on a wall, and remembering the other rotating cubes, navigated around the structure to find the door unlocking sequence. It could have been a fun experience if I didn't have a certain parrot lurking about. Wait, Molly! Okay, they are some adult size. Haven't you watched Squid Game? That doesn't count. What happens if I run at her? Let's test this. Oh, she moves way too fucking quick. Woo! Big bounce. Yo, okay, if I was, okay. Green triangle, blue star. If I was a kid, I'd have fun on that shit. Eventually, I opened the exit with the correct combination, which now that I'm thinking about it, is that how it always worked? Like, if kids started messing around with the blocks too much, they just got locked in? Whatever. What I thought to be an exit was actually a slide leading to another section of the playground. Entering a hallway, I noticed a closed-off slide, which made me uneasy, so I opted for the possible exit doors instead. You know what? Maybe we should leave. Oh my god! Ah! Oh, my mistake. I should have accounted for the bird's teleportation abilities. What? Fuck off, crazy bird! Back up! Rambly, where the fuck are you? Oh, fuck you. In the fucking vents, too? Not looking behind me. Fuck yourself.
Ah, there you are, buddy. Wait, hold on. This room's staff only.
I don't care, Rambly!
Come on in, new staff. Welcome to the Rambly's Wranglers registered room. Here we have plenty of amenities and, okay. I can see in your facial tracking that you're scared, angry, upset. Transparency is an important part of our
can you fill me in?
park, so the park has been inactive for years. Employees stopped showing up, guests too. The mascots are... I just was so excited to see a visitor, and I wanted to be sure you were given the best experience possible. But I was confined to the entrance for so long, I didn't realize just how much disrepair the park has fallen into. Wasting all of your fun time. But, I have an idea. I have access to the repair documentation in my database. I just can't execute most tasks without authorization from a human user. You must have come here because the park matters to you too, right? Would you be willing to help me restore the park? I can see in your facial tracking data that you aren't opposed to this. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's get this place back in business.
He's gonna take over the park, become an evil fucking robot, and then try and kill me, isn't he? Now a member of the Rambley's Wranglers, unregistered, the new Rookie Wrangler, unregistered, headed through the Rookie Wrangler, unregistered, security room and back out into the park. As I moved along, I felt uncertain about Rambley's plan. I mean, the park's foundation was crumbling, one of its mascots was now dead, and the enthusiastic AI himself had been showing some wear and tear through our exploration. But whatever his plan was, Ed needed to be prepared quickly, because up ahead was Oceanic Odyssey, home to the shy sea serpent himself, Finley.
You'll find a potpourri of porpoises, pickerels, and perches as far as the eye can see. But please don't tap the glass. You never really know what eyes can make.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, buddy. You okay? You look kind of tired. Do you need a moment? But before you settle down, you up for a little survey to help us improve the park?
Thanks for visiting Indigo Park. Hope all your dreams came true. If you've got some time and you're up for a lark, stick around for the Rambley review. I'm here to offer my best to each valuable guest I assist. And lots of happy feedback ensures I get to exist.
And that is where Indigo Park's first chapter ends. So, does Indigo Park have the potential to establish itself? Can it compete with the larger franchises in mascot horror? And most importantly, does it bring anything new or fresh? My answer? Well, that's hard to say when we only have one chapter. Like, okay, yes, we have the usual tropes. Abandoned location, wacky cast of characters who are corrupted in some way, puzzles that exist for reasons, jump scares, death scenes, vents, all that stuff. And yes, there are aspects that could be described as reskins from other games. The chase sequences from Poppy's Playtime, the arcade game with vague lore from Security Breach, a watch device with interesting features, also from Security Breach, and one of the mascots being a helpful hand who guides you from point A to point B. Okay, I never really thought about how many parallels there were. But even in one chapter, they gave enough to keep me intrigued. For example, the enemies being actual animals, which is something I don't think we've seen before. How have we had robots, ink creatures, and countless twisted horrors before Big Lion and Big Bird? The atmosphere in different parts of the park is also done very well, especially when they want to ramp up the tension. I think it speaks volumes when there is an entire portion of the game where I was just struggling to walk. And while I understand that people are sick of this trope, it did establish enough mystery and uncertainty that people clearly want to see more. However, there is one thing that I think will allow Indigo Park to separate itself from the competition, which is Rambley. When I heard about this game, it wasn't through the trailer or the other characters. It wasn't through a game theory or a recommendation from YouTube. It was me seeing people sharing and falling in love with this little guy. Rambley contrasts so much with what we usually expect in these games. He's a 2D animated character in a genre dominated by 3D. His cheerful, enthusiastic, and positive attitude is jarring when put in the creepy rundown areas of the park. And when he isn't able to follow Ed somewhere, you really feel his absence. So, has Indigo Park done enough to be its own thing? For now, I'm not so certain. But as long as we're getting more of our friendly AI Raccoon, I think it'll be well on its way.
Okay, I'll let you go. See you next time, buddy.
Please don't betray us.
At Indigo Park, there is a stark contrast to every